guys? My name is Cal, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, primarily Slash, the guitarist. I'm going to be covering the intro riff as well as the little bridge that he does before the actual chords come in, and then I'll show you the chords that he plays throughout the song so that you guys you can play along with it. So, without further ado, let's get into the song. Okay, so before we begin, I'll go ahead and throw a picture of my amp settings up so you guys can see. It's basically just adding distortion and a little bit of reverb. Sounds like that. And the riff starts on the first finger on the 12th fret D string, and then goes to the 15th fret on the B string using your pinky. Then third finger on the 14th fret G string, then first finger on the 12th fret G string. Then pinky on the 15th fret high E, then third finger on the 14th fret G, pinky on the 14th fret high E, then back to the 14th fret G. And this progression is really important because it repeats itself. The only thing that changes between these three different riffs is where the note starts. So once again. And now the second part of the riff starts on the 14th fret D string instead of the 12th. So again, notice it's the same exact pattern except for the starting note. So then the last one that it starts with is the 12th fret G string. Once again, going up to the 15th fret on the B, back to the 14th fret on the G, 12th fret on the G, 15th fret on the high E, 14th fret on the G, 14th fret on the high E, 14th fret on the G. And each of those riffs repeats itself twice. So it starts off. And then it ends again on the 12th fret D. So the 12th fret D goes twice, goes through the riff, twice again, twice through the riff. So it's pretty simple once you get the pattern down. You just practice that until you get it up to speed with the song. And so on and so forth. Now, interestingly enough, the song is actually played a half step down from that because Slash tuned his guitar a half step down, which is basically just E becomes E flat, A becomes A flat, and so on and so forth. To get around that, all you have to do is take exactly what I just showed you and move it down one fret. So instead of starting on the 12th fret D, you start on the 11th fret D. It's the same exact pattern, just move down one fret. And the reason they do this is that that way you can play the song, you can play along with the song, because if you play it up here, it'll sound half a step too high, which is fine because if you're playing alone, it doesn't really matter. But if you want to play with the song, it goes a half step down, starts on the 11th fret. Now that's the intro right there. The only other part is the little bridge, whatever you want to call it, lick that he does before it goes into the actual chords. And that comes off of that first riff, so. And you end there, but instead of going back and doing the riff again, you actually go up to the 12th fret high E. And you do that. And that starts first finger on the 12th fret high E, third finger on the 14th fret G, pinky on the 15th fret B, back to the 14th fret G, so then 12th fret high E again, to the 14th fret G, pinky on the 14th fret high E, to the 14th fret G, pinky on the 15th fret high E, 14th fret on the G, 12th fret to the G, and then you end with your pinky on the 15th fret B string. Now, an easy way to remember how to play this riff is basically, once again, it all comes back to this note on the 14th fret G string. So it basically starts in the 12th, goes 15th, and basically it just repeats itself, different notes coming back to the 14th fret on the G. So and then it goes into the chords. So I'll do that section real slow. And you can even leave your third finger on the 14th fret G and your pinky on the 15th fret B and hit both of those strings together to give it a little bit more depth. And then it goes to the chorus, or not the chorus, the verse chords, which it's just a D to a C add 9, which is basically your C chord with your middle finger or your second finger taken out. So it's just your first finger on the first fret B string, and then your third finger on the third fret A string. So then to a G, which is first finger on the third fret low E string, and then your third and fourth fingers on the third fret B and E strings, and then back to the D. And the way he comes into that when this is going on is just strumming the D chord with your palm muted, which is where you lay your palm flat across the strings, and then you slowly get louder and louder, and then you let it ring. And sometimes he adds on the D there, which is just adding your pinky there on the third fret high E, and then pulling off to the your second fingers on the second fret high E. So, and you can just, he sort of adds that here and there. So. And that basically repeats itself for the verse, and then for the chorus he starts playing that intro riff, and so on and so forth, and back to the chorus. And then the solos, you know, he does some licks here and there, which I won't show you, but that's how to play the song. So you can go ahead and play the song along with him. Sounds pretty cool. It's a fun song to play, I have to admit. And other than that, hope you guys have a great day, and see you guys later.